grace, not guilt. I'm Lizzie Lassiter. Hopefully you're here because you're subscribed to my newsletter, which you can find at lizzie.yoga. If you want these videos in your inbox once a week. This practice is a short one for when you haven't practiced yoga in a while. Happens to us all. Maybe you were sick, maybe you were on vacation, maybe your life got full and you needed to attend to other things. I find when that happens, I often build up a layer of resistance. It's connected to feeling guilty, feeling like I should have practiced, what's happened. There's a lot of conversation in my mind. Today, we're going to drop that conversation and drop into the body using the breath and movement to help us shift away from thinking and into feeling. Are you ready? Let's start with the chair, really gentle, sliding our way into the practice. I have a yoga chair, but you could use any chair that you have. Stand in front of it, spread the feet, hip distance. Inhale. Sweep the arms up. And exhaling, come to a easy uttanasana with the hands on the chair, the elbows on the chair, the forehead on the chair. Make sure the feet are far enough back so they're really underneath the hips. And take a few breaths here. Letting the head feel heavy, supported by the chair. This is less than your maximum, easier than you can do. We're not pushing ourselves in today's practice. Coming up onto your hands. And now you may even need to step back a little bit more. We're going to do a baby cat-cow here on the chair, initiating the movement from the pelvis. The pelvis lifts, the heart follows. Exhaling, the pelvis moves towards flexion and the spine responds. Continuing a few breaths here. And exhaling. Now step back, leave the hands on the chair and step back to a baby dog pose, lengthening the spine. Don't collapse here and fall down. There's some sense of uplift from the belly, from the core. Press down through the palms and then try to extend your pelvis, your hips away from the chair. Release the neck. And walk back towards the chair. Bring the right foot onto the chair for a gentle elevated lunge here. Inhaling, come onto the fingertips. And exhale, extend the front leg any amount. Moving it towards straight, you might lift the toes, drop the head. We'll repeat that 3 more times. Inhale. And exhale. So this is sort of a really gentle, modified sun salutation with the chair. Letting it be easy for ourselves. One more time. Inhale, coming forward. The tendency when we haven't practiced in a while is to overdo it. Step back into our chair dog. So we're consciously rewiring that idea with these gentle movements. Bring the left foot onto the chair and exhale. Come forward. One more time, inhale. And exhale, step back. And walk yourself forward. Big inhalation as you come up. Sweep the arms, lift up, and the palms float down. Put your chair away. Come to hands and knees. We'll start with a cat-cow here. It's always for me a sense of crawling back onto my mat after I haven't practiced in a while. And exhale, let it be playful. Completely drop the head and round the spine. And inhale, maybe shift the weight forward a little bit. One more time, exhale, lift the belly organs up and back, rounding. So press into the hands, turn the toes, lift the belly up, and find your way to dog pose. Turn the palms slightly in, the fingers slightly in, and descend the heel. And look forward, step the right foot forward again, echoing the movements we did on the chair, feeling that back top thigh pressing up towards the ceiling, creating the resistance of the pose, and reluctantly lowering that back knee. Inhale. Lift up and away from the front thigh. Soften those front ribs here. And release down. If you like, extend the front leg, drop the head. And step back to hands and knees. Second side, left foot comes forward. Inhale. Sweep the arms up. Soften the front ribs. And exhale. Fingertips come alongside. Extend the front leg, bow the head. And release back onto the hands and knees. Let's slide forward onto the belly and take a cobra. Inhale, let the feet come as wide as they want, lifting up any amount. Feel as though you're dragging your rib cage away from your pelvis. And exhale. Couple more times, creating traction in the spine. Not leading with the head and neck. They come up last. And exhale. One more time, inhale. Yeah, exhale. And come back down. Sweep the arms forward. Pranam, palms forward. And sway the hips. Thank you for this practice. Thank you for all the teachers who've come before us. I'm so grateful that I've learned these simple, nourishing movements that can help me reintegrate my mind, body, spirit. And let's press up to plank. We'll stay here for a couple breaths. Core integration, really good for vagal nerve tone. Pressing strongly up through the thighs. Flexion in the pelvis. You can even come down onto the elbows here and take a rotated plank. So let the right fist come forward slightly. 3 breaths. And then let the left fist come forward, the right comes back. Last 3 breaths here. And the knees come down, come back towards the heels if that's available to you. Otherwise, you need a block. Inhale and exhale, round into child pose. Inhaling, come back up to sitting. Come forward, the right knee comes forward into pigeon. Inhale onto the fingertips. My hips are always so tight when I haven't practiced for days, a few days or weeks. Come down onto the left elbow. The right knee is forward, so the opposite elbow now comes down into a little twist. And exhale, bring the forehead down. A couple breaths. Inhaling, come up. Switch the legs. The left knee comes forward. Now the right leg goes back. And come down onto that right elbow. So it's a kind of cross body twist here, feeling the fascia on either side of your trunk twisting here, softening the chin. And come down onto the forehead. Last breath. Yes. Inhaling, come up. Bring the back leg forward, soles of the feet together. Inhale. And exhale. So if you had your chair still nearby, it feels really delicious to put your forehead onto a chair. I'll just grab this chair here. Soles of the feet together. Inhale, exhale, bow forward and take support. About 5 breaths here. Breathing into the back body, the back lungs, the back kidneys. And inhale. Come back up. Last 2 minutes here, we'll lie down onto the back. Inhale, lift the pelvis. Arms over. Exhale. Release. Inhale. One more time like that. Inhale and lift the pelvis and the arms. And exhaling. Bring the hands onto the belly, the feet wide, knees together. Inhaling to 5. Pause. Exhale to 5. Once again, inhale. Exhale. One more time, inhale. Exhale. And release the breathing, normal breath in. Normal breath out. One more breath here, feeling the body against the floor. And exhale. Roll yourself to the side. And up to sitting. Open the palms away from the body. With an inhalation, with an exhalation, bring them together in front of your heart. Namaste. May we live like the lotus at home in the muddy water. Thank you so much for your practice. Thank you for climbing back onto your yoga mat. Remember, as Mama likes to say, your practice supports me and my practice supports you. So thank you for taking time to breathe and move and slow down. It will ripple out to everyone you meet today. And for that, I am grateful. I hope you're on the newsletter. Lizzie.yoga is the shortcut. You can subscribe there. See you next week.